her luck, when she reborn, she tends to be more, she see a lot of spirits around her. And then not only, that's why she very easily get close to the spirit, then they actually, because the luck is down, and she nearly gonna pull down to jump down.
Is there anyone here? What did you find?
You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.
There used to be a hotel. You know, it actually fold up after 2 years operation like that, correct? We told them he will not last long. They don't believe us. Because when, I tell you why, before they start renovating, right, they got once they got the contract, then they want to start renovation. The first day, one of the pillar fell down when there's 8 workers down there with the supervisor. Then they thought, nothing lah, you know, it's okay one. I'm Christian ma, so I don't need anything, so I don't care. Okay, never mind, you go ahead, and they go ahead and do it. Second day, 4 of their workers go back. You know why? Because the house was long, right? Elongated. The hotel was elongated. 8 workers decide, because they're working, they say safe course, they stay over there. So 8 stay in one of the corners. 8 of them sleep together. When they wake up, 4 was at the other side. The other end some more. Not the other end of the room, it's the other end of the building, no. 4. So they say, I don't want that one day work. Please, buy a ticket, let me go back. All the workers went back, the 4 of them. Then they want to hire us. They ask we all to go there and see. Then we already say, you must do a prayers because there's a lot of things inside. Please do it. Then they say, oh, it's too expensive. But I'm not open up a big sum. A 4 figure, that's it, done. Because out of pitiful for the spirit, because we need to do, you know, do marriage to them is not easy. It's a lot of work. Real work are hard work. Fake one, the mouth can talk one. I tell you, they can do 100% consultation, do 100 exorcism a day, and then they still very not tired one. But the real one, maybe one day, one exorcism, they are done. And done for the next 2 days. They're finished already. I was too tired. So, they decided not to do it. Then my husband told us, will not last. So he take 3 years to finish the renovation. I think 2 years to do 2 years operating and fail the whole business in 5 years time. We know what should collapse on because there is a lot of things inside. The recent, I think 3 months ago, we still saw a man stand on top of the 2nd floor of the hotel when he was out there smoking, and he said, "Hey, do you see?" I said, "I better don't want to see anything. You see yourself." He's standing down there. Now he saw many of them is inside. The most is actually at the end, the 37. You see the Chinese, the girls, the children, the family, a lot. Usually are Chinese. Because at that time, the Japanese murdered a lot of Chinese. Brutally tortured a lot of Chinese. So a lot of Chinese family was out there. Why they cannot go back is because their bodies are not found. Because the families, during Second World War, are chaotic. Some of his whole family died inside the same place. How they can come out? No one claimed their bodies. No one claimed their soul. How can they come out? So they're stuck down there for maybe a few hundred years until their time is up. That's why when you say that you want to develop the place and you did not pay respect to them, I believe you will start seeing things now. It's normal ma. You go and tell her, it's not one soul down there. If one soul is still easy to communicate. 500,000 down there, how to communicate? You know how strong is a Japanese soldier over there? Because when they were soldiers that time, they have Chinese say, I don't know whether she another 霸气杀气 They have the aggression is down there. How you tell them to go off? They don't want to go off means they don't go off. They're already so powerful. Oh, they are very powerful. Do you know that even now inside got more than 500,000 are Chinese, right? And then they only 10,000, right? Do you know that they still so very prideful even after their death? They still wear their soldier clothes very nicely. The British wear singlet, shorts, just like that. Go and talk to my husband.
So how does it work? Just so for the understanding of those who, like us who cannot see, right? Is the spirit world like a parallel universe with our world? So they are dead, but the soul still lives on, and in that sense,
they're waiting for that time. To be rebirthed or to be punished or to become animals. Like cockroach is one of them also.
But then there's a Japanese soldier and a British soldier. They don't fight in the spirit world. Or do they still fight in the spirit world?
No point fighting already ma. They're all dead already. But just that, of course, they're same lah. Okay, put it this way. If I am a bully when I was alive, I'm a rapist when I was alive. Okay, when I died, died, right? I more or less, I will look around human women, because I'm a rapist, I'm a leecher, so I like to see women. So I'll usually hang around women, around.
The pattern is there, but whether they can do anything about it.
It's very hard to say. Some of them, if they are staying, because they're punished long enough, maybe they have some, if your luck is down, they can get close to you and then sleep with you. That's why some women or some men have wet dreams, and they feel that there's someone sleeping on them, or they feel they have wet dreams, because when their energy, their yin energy is too much than the yang energy, they are down in luck, they can process, they can sleep with you and you didn't know. This woman was, I think, he checked her history of past life. She was once a doctor in China or I can't remember which country, when during the Second World War. What happened was, she only saved the rich. She did not save the poor. So, all the spirits that die because they have no seek help from her, could not get help. They have vengeance heart. So they, of course, her luck, when she reborn, she then to be born, she see a lot of spirits around her. And then not only, that's why she very easily get close to the spirit, then they actually, because the luck is down, and she nearly gonna pull down to jump down. Her computer was power off, and then battery flat, it can still turn on. And then she can hear someone calling her out of the window, say, it's okay to jump down right now. It's okay to jump down right now. And she nearly went into to jump down. It was lucky that her roommate actually came in. I said, what are you doing? Then she suddenly awake, and then she came. Then that's how she actually, through some connection of friends, then she came over. And it was being resolved. That time we used to own a shop. You haven't seen our very pathetic shop, but it was quite cute. The shop, because we unknowingly invite a lot of black magicians because of the advertisement we put. We can do remove black magic 24/7. So a lot of people test power. The best was 3 months. Guess what? How could you have 3 months every day about 3 to 7 to almost 10 The max is rarely 10, but 3 to 7. Bitter so big, green in color, like you can see the light is beaming in green one. Okay, usually bitter are brown, beaming in green one. Fly inside your prayer hall every day without fail for 3 months. And then never mind, they never hit any one of us. Usually they come in, very strange. They will drop on the floor, hit somewhere and drop on the floor. And then they will just die the next day. Because the spirit cannot enter to a spiritual place like that. So they have to go inside some form of insects, which his favorite insect was beetle, centipede. These are the very, 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 very common one. Snake can be one of them, but usually no lah. Snake usually have their own, but small items like centipede. So usually if you see a centipede that run towards you, usually centipede will run away from you, right? But they run towards you. Someone had cursed you. Please stay away from the centipede. Because when you start killing it, it releases the black magic. And if you're unlucky, I'm sorry. You can't underestimate black magic. Magic can come in all forms and it can destroy anything. And you don't believe because you never got it. But once you got it, I tell you, you really no one. It's very sad. Very, very sad. Possession, black magic are very sad.
That one,
No, actually, I think 2 months ago we went down to Spooner Road. I think around 1 a.m. We recce around there. Actually, that location got a lot of barang one. Really have one. Really have. So when I walk around there, around the playground there, the void deck there, then I can see a lot of little children ghosts, old lady ghosts, a lot. Got one Malay from landscape. He told me, can I go and help his uncle? Because his uncle kitchen, you see, most of the days during the midnight afternoon, all the spoon, all the faucets are all fried over into the floor. Then they sense that something is not right already. Maybe they got kena black magic or maybe got spirit inside. So I went there. I think around 11 p.m. They are still awake. So I asked them, how is it? He said, we already called the imam from mosque to do something, prayer for them. Then okay, because they are from different religion. So I don't force myself to go in. I say, it's okay since you call the imam. But he told me that day, that afternoon, the spoon, the foxes all on the floor. And I said, okay, I can't do anything because he already called the imam.
What did you find?
You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.